Do you know where's Hans though?
I think
Oh,
we
he's
went to do
on the other
some.
channel.
I think we went to do some admin things. I think there's some problems with the lobby. Ah, okay, it's back now. And we have game 2 live.
Radiant team ban.
Well, welcome everyone to Game 2. Intro Boys vs Team 7.
Yeah, it's been a long wait, but I'm excited. I got an orange juice. What have you got, Hans?
An almost empty water bottle.
10
What about
Fantastic.
you, what about you, Cozy?
Dire team ban.
Oops, sorry,
Nice.
I was muted earlier.
Alright,
What were you saying?
So Darcy's got orange juice, I've got an almost empty water bottle. What do you got?
I'm an old man. I have a beer.
Oh,
Nice,
bro,
nice.
I want to. Actually, why did I get orange juice when I could have? I can put some vodka in it. So Medusa and Nyx, both pretty good heroes at the moment.
Yep, so for
10
those that
seconds
didn't
remaining.
catch it, the first game we had Intro Boys go offlane Medusa.
5
They
seconds
still didn't clinch through that win. But looks like a respect ran out from Team 7
Dire
regardless.
team ban.
Do you
And a
do you like
green
Team pick.
do you like Trian, Hans?
I don't play Triant, but I am
No.
generally an offlaner. So when Triant in the old patch, when Triant
Yep.
would saunter out of the trees, right click me to half health, and then saunter back in, like that pissed me off.
Yep.
10
Well,
seconds
you're lucky.
remaining.
You're not going to have to see that in this game. This is banned.
5 seconds remaining.
Cozy, Spirit Brand.
Well, I'm not surprised that Earth Spirit totally dumpstered them the first game. Single-handedly. He was like the Earth God.
He was
Actually,
Dire team pick.
didn't see the first game because I was busy dumpstering in my game.
Well, you'll have to tell us about it in a second, because Crystal Maiden, that is a hero that's seeing a lot of popularity in the main stage in Berlin Major right now.
I think it's because like clarities are limited now,
10
so
seconds remaining.
heroes like Coddle and Crystal Maiden are really in the meta because you know extra mana regen is super worth it these days.
Dire team pick.
And he's also a very aggressive support. I think this patch, aggressive support are very in demand because there's a lot of fights going on.
Ooh,
You-
I like this.
You know what we like, Rubik? Because Crystal Maiden's got a channeled spell, and you can't, see, you can't stop Rubik from stealing it.
Enchantress, is the hero you haven't seen a lot? Why do you think that is?
Well, she's very enticing, and I think she's out in the jungle a lot of the time, and people are like not sure what's going on. They're dodging her, and then she comes out and she's got that kind of that deer thing going on. All right, Ursa, let's continue.
Alright, so I'm not going to ask Darcy that question. Cozy, what do you think of the Enchantress?
Honestly, I think that, I mean, for this particular league, I think Enchantress is a hero that's rarely picked because it has a very high skill cap.
10 seconds
It's not easy to
remaining.
do micro and use the spells on the micro neutral heroes,
5
neutral cubes I
seconds
mean.
remaining.
So, and honestly, most of the Enchantress this patch I've seen that has been very underwhelming. Because you're just too paper.
What if they're trying to do the classic strat of Hurricane Pike, TP, and you immediately kill a Tormentor for your team? You solo the Tormentor.
The problem is the Tormentor only respawns like once every like 10 minutes or something. I don't see the value just for doing that. I mean, you can always just get a Templar Assassin. It works so much better.
Sniper as well. Can Sniper still take it out at max range and not take damage? Because that was in the original patch. I don't know if they patched that out yet.
I don't think so. Because the previous game, Waff on Sniper tried to take it from
10 seconds remaining.
maximum range and he was still getting a lot of damage.
All right.
5 seconds remaining.
Some bans coming in. PL still strong. Actually below 50% win rate now. What do you think? Why do you think PL isn't like dumpstering people anymore?
Because people started picking Medusa.
Yeah, true. And that hero's so broken.
Well, I think the other thing is the the big change was his shard. That as soon as he gets his shard, when he casts doppelganger, he goes invis, but there's a few illusions. But if you have vision of that, he immediately stands out. You go for the guy that's invis, you know.
Yeah.
So it's not, you know, which one's the real one. It's now, oh, there he is. It's LC ban. Interesting.
There might be like in preparation for a pick. A hero that doesn't like being locked down.
Bristol back, maybe?
Venomancer.
Venom, maybe?
Okay.
I don't know.
They went for another Veno.
Venom's actually, I mean, it's pretty good against heroes like Ursa that want to use Blink and stuff to get into the fight. Wards make blinking a nightmare. Gives you vision, gives you control. It's a strong laner.
5 seconds remaining.
It's really good in the current patch, I feel.
Oh, can I just quickly ask, can you guys hear this?
Nope.
If it was silence, yes, we heard it. We
Nothing.
heard you loud and clear. If it was about 5 seconds of silence.
Oh, okay, I'm being lied to. Alright, that explains a lot. Trying to play a soundboard, but for whatever reason it won't work.
You got a soundboard? I want a soundboard.
No, in Discord.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe it show up in the stream.
Back to the draft. So Venomancer, guys.
Radiant team pick.
Yeah, it's a toxic hero for toxic players. That's why I play it.
I don't know. I feel like Venomancer is quite hit and miss. He either does really well or he has very little impact.
Most
Mirana,
games- yeah.
Mirana, however, always has impact because Moonlight Shadow is a broken spell.
I agree.
5 seconds remaining.
And with a Crystal Maiden, bam, easy arrow hits.
Yep,
No matter how bad you are, you will definitely hit your arrow.
100%. Yeah, I like both drafts. I feel like both drafts could go in multiple directions. I'm actually liking Intro Boys a little bit more at the moment. I think it's like, ooh, it's real random, and I like that.
The broken offlaner of the patch. Underlord.
Yeah.
What a surprise. Do you guys think Andorra is the best offlaner on this
10
patch?
seconds remaining.
No. I think
no.
Medusa is the best offlaner of the patch.
I would say Underlord is a good offlaner this patch. I wouldn't say he's the best. I think the reason why he's such a good offlaner this patch is his ult. It's the mobility. With such a large map, mobility has become so much more of an impact. Underlord gives it to the whole team.
You bring the trophy aura everywhere you go.
That's it.
What other offlaners do you think that are like broken this patch, if not Andorra? Because, I mean, I'm an Andorra player, I'm a offlaner myself, but honestly, this patch I've been playing is like, I don't see any other offlaner other than Andorra that really does work that the offlaner is supposed to do.
I think there's still. I mean, Legion obviously, which was banned earlier. I think that's a pretty strong offlaner. Medusa, broken hero, can play anywhere.
Radiant team ban.
Position 5 boost.
Position 5 Medusa actually still good. Ridiculous. Sand King, actually pretty strong. Oh, yeah. You know who's actually really strong? Darkseer. Especially if you let the Medusa pick through. A Darkseer pick is actually super good.
I agree.
10 seconds
And
remaining.
there you go, they pick up the Magnus, which, I mean, is a classic.
5 seconds remaining.
So I guess they're going with a Magnus mid and a Venomancer offlane.
I'm a little bit worried about Intro Boys right-click damage now. What do you guys reckon about that?
They have to pick a very hype. They have to pick a hyper
Radiant
carry.
team
Though.
ban.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised by the Viper ban actually.
I reckon this is going to be Universe offlane Magnus.
Where's Venno going then? Or it could be Rubik mid, maybe?
It could be a Venomancer mid.
Venomous
it's
or
gonna
Rubik
be-
mid?
10 seconds remaining.
Enchantress mid, Venno 5, Rubik 4, Magnus 3, and they're going to pick their
5
one.
seconds remaining.
Enchantress mid, I just don't think is good, right? Because you don't have your creeps to enchant.
Dire.
You can't like take advantage of trading well, and your right click damage is really, really poor. Unless you're using your mana as well to right click, and it's just not. It's not a strong mid in my opinion. But yeah, I agree. Could be Enchantress.
It could be an Enchantress against a Mirana mid. Old school Dota 1 Dota.
Yeah. Well, Sumail just played Mirana against Liquid. Spoiler alert.
5 seconds
I'm not going to tell you
remaining.
because in case anyone's waiting to watch that game after they play their games. But but spoiler alert. I'm not giving spoilers. That doesn't make sense, does it?
It doesn't.
Okay.
Bruh, I think you need a
Let's-
drink. You are too sober.
Let's pretend the last 30 seconds didn't happen.
So what do you think that Team 7 will pick for their final, for their mid? Voice Spirit, maybe?
I think it might be Monkey King.
I actually really like Team 7 draft now.
It's a very conventional draft.
They have very good team fights. They have very good catch. It's just that maybe the Ursa may be out of place against such a lineup whereby it can easily be kited.
5 seconds remaining.
It does
It-
seem like Team 7 can do their draft, like execute their draft a lot more easily.
Yeah. Wraith King. Okay. I don't like it.
Neither do I.
Monkey King against I just think Monkey King is already good against Wraith King. Seems weird to pick a Wraith King into it, right? Am I crazy or
I'm not a fan of Wraith King here either.
no? I like Wraith King against Voids against Faceless Void. With like heroes that have to kill you in the first round, but you know, if Monkey King kills you in his ult, you know, you're just gonna get up and you're in the middle of it still.
I
Alright, so
honestly would have went for a troll instead.
Yeah, I like that as well.
Alright, so it looks like it is Universe offlane. Wraith King 1, Venno mid.
Ooh.
So does that mean that's either a 4 or a 5 Enchantress? Okay, that's gonna be interesting.
It's not going to be a very good Venom mid game though. He's going to struggle a little, I feel.
Reckon.
That's why I wasn't really liking the Venno choice at all.
Mm. I don't love the Venno here anymore. I was liking it. I'm now worried. I'm worried that they're not going to have enough damage. And Magnus, you know, only giving the buff to full advantage to Wraith King as well.
And Wraith King doesn't exactly do very well fighting against a Monkey King and the Ursa as well. Whew.
I think it's going to be a hard game for intro boys. Who won game 1 again?
Team 7.
Oh, we heard that, Hans.
Oh, I'm so big brain. I'm so fucking big brain. Fuck,
Oh, that's
fuck
a lot of
yeah,
swearing.
I'm so big brain.
Wait, so you guys heard that?
We heard the swearing, Hans. We heard the swearing.
You heard it, finally!
Yay. More swearing.
Oh, I'm so big brain. I'm so fucking big brain. Fuck my life. I'm so big brain.
Production value, boys.
Hey, did you guys hear about the news about Eternal Envy?
Retired?
Yeah, retired. How do you guys feel about that?
Nah.
I'm sad.
No thoughts.
No thoughts.
Because at the end of the day, I'm like, who is he?
You never watch like 50-50s? Where he's either going to do something brilliant or something dumb?
Honestly,
No,
that
I know the memes.
if you do it, it's you're showing a bit of your age. Oh, potential first blood here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Easy
the
first
Sand
blood.
Infed.
Interestingly, the Rubik had already skilled Fade Bolt, so wasn't able to get out of there, and also didn't cast Fade Bolt before he died. So I think they're just gonna take that loss and then just like carry on with their lives. They're gonna be tapping their. So it's like it's all right, Rubik. It's all right. We'll get him next time.
I have no way of knowing if the directed camera is working or not.
It's.
Not.
I don't think it's working.
No, it's not.
I put that thing in, but it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna watch myself.
Alright, so it's really the Venom going mid. Is Venom now a universal hero?
Yes,
it,
correct.
yes, it is. Yeah.
Then his starting build makes a bit more sense to me.
Oh, and Monkey King. Okay.
So generally, Monkey King is quite weak to magic damage. Do you reckon this is going to be a good matchup for Venom or not? Or not?
I don't think it's a lane that Monkey King will really suffer.
I think it could go either way. I would say it should be Veno favored actually. Just the harass. It's easier to pull off for Veno. Not at early levels. Like look, Monkey King is. Monkey King will do well, but once Veno has points in Gale and Poison Sting, yeah, look, it's going to become really hard for Monkey King.
But it's just that, Venom is a relatively slow hero himself. So that, in a way, if the Monkey King go for the early boots, I don't see too much of a problem for him to sustain. Oh.
Damn goes down bot. That
was surprising.
So high damage coming out from Enchantress.
And the enchant as well.
Oh, it's coming. Oh, what?
Who's good? Ooh. Both costs almost died bottom. Is Enchantress going for it? That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I think it was just some slight outplays there. Enchantress went back through the trees after Universe managed to put Ursa out of position. Could have got a couple more right clicks in there.
And Karma just says no with a snow blast to the face.
Yeah.
Wow. The monkey is doing very well in mid though. He's twice the last hits of what the Venom has. Whew.
Yeah, and he's looking healthy as well.
What would you have wanted rather than Venom? Would you like a Void Spirit or like what other hero made instead of Venom?
Oh, probably any hero, but
any hero. Okay. You now are Chen.
I honestly think this could actually be a very good part game against a Magnus.
What about Bane?
Oh, that is getting played mid these days, isn't it?
I had a game recently in my pubs, Bane mid, and he popped off hard. Like, definitely carried us.
But to be fair, pubs nowadays are not very balanced in a sense because of the new calibration system. I think there's a lot of skill disparity in all brackets. So I have been seeing a lot of weird players picking the weirdest pick and just wrecking everybody in that particular game.
Now,
if we go top, the Unlord is doing really well against this Wraith King.
yeah. And this is what we expected, right? That the Wraith King would suffer in this game, which is annoying because it was their 10th pick. So, yeah, the Wraith King isn't doing that bad. So 16 last hits is okay. But yeah, Underlord's having pretty much a free lane.
Yeah, with that Atrophy Aura, when you build up the stacks, it's just hard to try and out right click
Oh,
Like
absolutely.
CS
Yeah.
Underlord. I felt like if they had more of a range carry, it would have helped their lane a lot more.
But on the other hand, the Ursa is struggling bot against the Magnus though. So it kind of evens up.
Yep, that's
I
true.
did not notice that.
Ursa sit on 14 last hits.
Which surprising
Yeah.
actually because Ursa usually does well against the Magnus. In most of my experience.
I think it's the Enchantress. Like Enchantress is just pumping out a horrendous amount of damage constantly, and you notice that the CM isn't zoning this Enchantress out, and the Enchantress is feeling free to right click whoever she wants.
Yeah, the Crystal Maiden is full mana. That is
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
not report.
Yeah. Yeah, Enchantress you can see is trading that mana for we got a big fight happening top.
Oh,
you can't
that was close.
pops the wand on Wraithkin. I think he'll be alright, but
Mirana just fed.
it's Mirana fed. Mirana did feed.
Agreed.
Alright, so we're reporting both the Crystal Maiden and the Mirana.
You never know. Maybe the
yeah,
Wraithkin as well.
I definitely do jest though, because I'm pretty piss poor in my pubs. I like to be carried, so if you're ever in a game with me, please carry me, daddy.
Yeah,
What if you play
I
the
would love to
freaking
carry you.
Medusa for?
Call me Dark Willow, and I'll carry you up to my den.
Oh, and Mirana and Monkey King got Vano in mid. Wow, both the off lane and mid for Radiant has been going very well for both of them.
Yeah, I thought the Monkey King would have a struggle in this lane, but apparently not. Apparently I was wrong. Apparently I'm not a mid laner. But yeah, this lane mid is rough now.
Oh, let's have a look. Enchantress is trying to come in from behind.
It's not. It's actually not. Oh, okay, she's doing the long range thing. It's cool, I guess.
All this time, while Monkey is diving under the T1.
Oh, that's ugly. Enchantress
he's
comes
going
in,
into
but
fit.
oh no.
Oh,
Well, Enchantress might get the kill back. Oh, the mischief dog in mid. And at top we have
at the bot.
oh, sorry, at the bot. Enchantress shows mid, and they know that they can go on the Universe bot.
That's definitely going to help the Ursa a lot. Help out Waff.
Absolutely.
Breaking is low again.
And that mischief Duke mid, that was really well played.
It's something they can only dream of, I guess.
I think he probably would have. He probably would have survived anyway, but it would have been close. It would have been close.
And now we have some support 101 action. Ruby against me. Okay.
Oh, this. Yeah.
Alright, this is starting to look a lot like the first game where the mid started to get really active and started to secure the other lanes for their team. The Rubik, he's looking like food.
And Monkey King getting another kill. Or is he?
Oh, you better worry, Enchantress is going to die as well.
Oh.
3k lead now already.
Oh,
Bad shot.
Even I felt that one.
What a player.
This Monkey King is popping off.
He's been popping off every game.
I didn't know Thompson was in this game.
Well, to be fair, this guy's immortal.
Ursa going on Universe, but he'll be fine. Just skewers away.
To be fair though, if Thompson was in this game, he'd probably do something like super weird though, like.
Yep.
I don't know.
Monkey King going back on the Veno mid. Veno commits the ulti. I don't think he's going to get a return kill.
That was a good skill.
Oh, he might get the kill on the Mirana. No, Mirana's fine. Sitting on 80 hit points will be fine. They're leaving Underlord alone to farm top, and they've come down bot with 3 on Dire just to secure this lane. Maybe bully out the carry Ursa on a lane.
But the Andorra is now has a totally free lane up top. He'll be getting his items real fast.
Okay, looks like they're going to get the kill on Crystal Maiden bot. But they have rotated 4 heroes down here, whereas in the other lanes, you got a free farming Monkey mid, you got a free farming Underlord top, and they're not even they've done 0 damage to this tower bot.
This is looking rougher than the first game, to be honest.
Yeah. It's 9-3 in a 3k net worth lead at the moment. 10 minutes in. Okay, Radiant have rotated heroes in. Ursa's in.
Here comes the
Top of the
PTO.
Magnus. Okay, no one's gone down. First one to go down is Enchantress. Radiant are trying to catch. They've caught up with the Rubik. Rubik's next to go down. And Universe tried to get off to the side, but he doesn't get away either. Rough. But you know what I say? If you're going to die, you may as well die as a team. And right?
Isn't that like a saying for that? Like one in, all in?
Yeah, one in all in, yeah.
Oh, I hate that saying so much, eh?
Yeah. There's no I in team. Is it me though?
As soon as what is but there is
Yeah.
I in America.
Yeah, Magnus is coming in and we have got RP available. Oh, pause. That's a dirty pause. Dirty. Like Dark Willow, who is available for pre-purchase with Dota 2. Okay, back to the game.
Here comes the Ursa. Where's the RP? Where's the RP?
Oh, will Underlord even go down? He's so tanky with that Vanguard headdress. He's got the magic resistance. Okay, Mirana feeds. That's on brand for her.
What, the hero or the player?
But look at Ursa.
I'd say the player. I personally never feed on Mirana.
He's doing it to keep the game even. He's doing it for the boys.
Well, he's not doing a
Yeah.
great job because it's a 6k lead, but
Oh, but this is really
What?
rough.
shall we enjoy it? Can we break down that nickname for a little bit?
What's wrong with enjoying showers?
That's just because he really enjoys showers.
Some people just like to be clean, man.
Okay,
You don't like being clean?
that depends why I'm dirty.
Well, for example, when I had that first game of Medusa Position 4, I felt a little dirty because we stomped them.
We did. Yeah.
So that's what I felt like I needed.
That's a good dirty. That's a good type of dirty. Is that what we're going with?
I guess.
Right, look at what? Big fight is breaking out.
Okay, Enchantress goes down, and Venno is deep in enemy territory.
It's just
Underlord also uses the ulti to zone any other reinforcements that might be coming in, but no one's coming.
And all this time, Wraith King is just farming. Wonder
Yep.
why he's trying-
It looks like he's trying to get a Midas. Don't think that's going to help him, but he needs a way to come back into this game and farm even when they're losing map control. So Midas is a good item for that.
But the two-man wrecking crew, Underlord and Monkey King.
Yeah.
Diffusal and Monkey. You don't see that very often, though.
Do you reckon that's because he wants to burn Wraith King's mana so his ult doesn't go off, or what do you reckon the thought is behind that?
It's a very good dispel when you upgrade it to a disperser against a Vano.
Yep, true.
So that could be one.
Yeah, the upgraded Diffusal does self-dispel. That is correct.
And it's very strong. It gives you extra movement speed, gives you more mobility to a certain extent.
Oh, there's a pump fake from Universe. I love
Yep.
pump fakes because you pump fake one too many times.
And
We all
yeah,
see it.
But it feels like they're trying to jump him.
here we go. Dire brought all 4 heroes. They've got on them Underlord. That is a very tanky boy. Underlord now under the tier 3. Or tier 2, taking a lot of damage. Not dead, still alive though. Wraithen goes down for his first life. And Dire are on the retreat. No kills.
Ooh.
Rubik given up as a sacrifice. We might see a dead Enchantress as well to the side. Monkey King up in the trees just watching. Waiting to commit.
Oh, that was a very nice stun.
And they're diving under the tier 3s now.
Are they gonna pay for it?
Veno finally comes to the fight. Looks like they
Whoa.
will get a return kill
But the
on the Waff, on the Ursa.
Yes, it goes through the portal.
this game's looking very, very much over.
Yeah, I think diving there though was a mistake because they lost the Ursa. Sure they got the kill on the Magnus, but I mean those kills are worth a lot now for Dire, right?
And it's typical C Dota, you know, when you have the momentum, you feel
Yep.
adrenaline, you just want to go in, dive and dive
Mm.
and dive. Like, let's go and kill these fucking bastards.
See Dodo is best Dodo. Can we just have a quick look at the graphs right now, see how they look?
Yep. Which graphs should we look at first?
It just it just doesn't look pretty.
Well, are they gonna get Underlord though? Look, it's 3-on-1. They're barely tickling that.
94% win probability. It's pretty high.
Oh, and that was a nice arrow.
Oh, Veno.
Dead Venom.
No. Live, you must live, Veno.
So guys,
For the other
what do you
dogs, yeah.
think that Intro Boys must do now in order to secure a victory here? Or is it too late?
No. Yeah, they have got one of the best spells in the game here. And let's not forget that they have got both the feeding Marana. I'm not
Or
flaming, by the way, as a
feeding
joke.
Krishna Maiden.
Not actually feeding. But yeah, no. Any game you've got a spell like Reverse Polarity, there's always a way to get back in the game.
Dire's top tower.
But the
Even if
problem
it's
is
a-
they don't have any follow-up damage though.
Yeah, they're lacking a little bit of damage, but especially if they keep on going the Underlord like this. So they're going on the Underlord down bot. Underlord just puts down pit and walks away and he's fine.
So the Underlord with the 4 points of atrophy aura, the Vanguard and Helmet Mine, well, you just can't right-click him down. I think they need
No.
to focus on different cut targets.
They need to, I mean, the real target I think would be the best is the Monkey King before he gets his ult off. That's a lot of damage and a lot of net worth that they can take out. And he is susceptible to burst. Doesn't have the BKB yet, or, you know,
And look at what they're jumping.
once he gets his ult out though, you can't kill him. Like, for example now. Oh, but,
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
okay, they trade heroes though. Trade more than one hero.
Look
just
at
a-
Underlord.
Tower is all alone in the world.
It's just ignoring the fact that the tier 2 tower's hitting him. They're just going for it. This is C Dota.
It does have a Christian guard though, to be fair. And honestly, I feel that what's really lacking on Intro Boss is that they literally do no damage.
Tower is under attack. Run, little
Yeah.
tower. Run.
I think they needed
Just like me.
the Veno to win his lane and then be a presence on the map, but instead the Veno got dumpstered. And now Veno is basically a glorified support. Can't show. And then who else makes the moves?
Do you guys think the view of Discord was a right item choice here? Against a
Yep.
Underlord with a pipe.
Yeah, it's still good.
Well, I suppose the other question for you is what other items? would
Yeah,
you
exactly.
get besides Veil, like he's trying his very best. Like,
Yeah.
what else can you do?
I also think maybe a use captain may be better just to kite, you know, the Ursa or the Underlord when they just dive in at them with their
Oh,
and keep you know, try to drag out a fight so that he can do more damage.
So, I guess with the Vela Discord, right? So, they need to be able to do damage, and Veno is their early damage, and Veil's a cheap item. It's the only item he could have got, really. He's now going for the Spirit Vessel, and just going to build upon that, and just like be able to do damage throughout fights, but I think they're just too far behind to use advantage of that. Like, he needed these items 10 minutes ago.
That Magnus melted quick. Pit of Malice into a stun and essentially dead.
Game, but like I said, any game with RP is still winnable.
I'm rooting for the underdogs. I want Intro Boys to come back. Just good high ground defense. They kill that Monkey King. He's going to give up a lot of gold for him.
Actually, killing any of the cores on Team 7 will net them a lot of gold and AXP now. Let's see what does the Red King have now. He's halfway to his Desolator. Do you think that will be the big difference maker in fights? Or does he need another 1 or 2 more items?
I don't think there's any one item on either team that is going to make a big difference. I guess the pumping of the RP. The Dire, obviously, what about 3 items behind? 4 items behind, I guess.
Intro Boys literally can't leave their base now. The moment they leave, they just die.
So Rubik has stolen Freezing Field. The Wraith King has got Armlet. He's close to Desolator. If they keep this up, I'm still confident they still might come back. It's a good team fight.
Let's go for the Midas count on Wraith King. It's on cooldown. It's used. Perfect. Second perfect on that Midas cooldown.
And Ursa has the Aegis.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Whoa!
Oh!
That was definitely worth it. Alright, they're going for an Underlord.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Who's here?
The big boys stand up.
The 2 kings are here. Oh, he did
Oh,
it.
they get the Underlord though.
No, but he got denied. Oh, what a play by Monkey King.
He did not know he had Deso. Same with Ursa. 2 Desos. Oh, sorry. It's not Deso. I sound like a fucking idiot. Diffusals.
Yeah, he does die with the 7 wand. Does that get him over the charge? Yes. Yes, it does.
Wait, what? No, it doesn't. It only gives him 70 mana.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. 100. I thought it was 150 mana. Yeah, 180 mana for result. You're right. Wouldn't have got there.
I think with that small interaction there, sorry to interrupt you, Cozy, that it shows Intro Boys still can come back into this.
Yep, agreed. Got
the
2
Blink of
kills.
Magnus.
Well, he's using burst Magnus, so anything can happen. The only problem is that I really don't see them dealing enough damage to cure any of the tanky cores.
Well, they killed the Underlord just now.
Are they gonna do it now? Oh, so
Oh, here we go.
Monkey
It's a
King?
Monkey King is surrounded. Can they take him down?
It just feels to me that intro.
Oh,
was
he
a
is
bit-
too. He is scary, isn't he?
Oh, the Manta dodge.
Oh,
What a play! First the Machine dodge early game, now the Manta dodge. This guy is literally RTZ, man.
all right. Now this is getting spooky.
Yeah,
Right, and they call it.
GG called, and I think that is the right call to make, but they tried.
Intro Boys so much.
Breakdown. Don't pick Wraith King into Monkey King. Don't pick Venom mid.
What
What do you
else?
reckon?
Don't pick Enchantress. The hero doesn't
no,
win
no.
new games.
I think the Enchantress is okay.
So who are we putting in for the interview?
I don't know. Well, Bear Shark was very active as mid in both games. Him and I don't know whoever you want on the other side.
I think let's get their captain. to find out about their drafts.
Okay, then Gustavo Fring and Magator God.
Yep. Let me try and get them.
Hello, I'm here for interview.
Hell yeah.
We do want you. Where's Bashak?
You want to send me?
You did nothing in the game. Alright, we will make do with you. Alright. So how do you think about your team performance today?
Very good.
What about your own individual performance?
Not bad.
Nah, you literally got carried. So, what was the idea behind picking the Monkey King mid into a... Do you guys knew that it was a Venom Lancer mid?
No, we thought it was a Magnus mid. Honestly. We thought it was going to be Justin Fennel again.
So why did you go for the early diffuser this game?
Just want to fight only. What?
Mm.
Huh?
Phew.
What?
Okay, now let's talk about the first game first. Your sniper. Getting an ace and immediately losing it. What was it about?
No, it was a bait. It was a great bait. I will TP there. I will run in and then you'll TP behind.
Oh, so it was communicated.
Yeah. It was a bait. Like they said, sniper TP top, we just go a bait.
Who made the call?
I don't know. It's one of I think it's either Bear or Gustavo.
So literally, you guys are now 4-0 into the league so far. What are your chances on winning the whole thing?
Must go by the pen calc is our main enemy here.
Who?
The penalty calculator is our main enemy here.
Ah. Hans, is that true?
Sorry, what's up?
Also, Wolf was complaining, saying that the only
Look.
way they don't win the season is only if the penalty calculator doesn't go against their way.
Well, if they play with more of an even team versus the team they're playing, then they'll get more points if they win.
So you can just ask your best shot not to pay for a few moves.
Yeah, essentially. So it's it's designed to prevent brute forcing your way to victory.
Yeah, that's why I'm playing most of the game because I'm the lowest MMR on the team.
Are you?
Yeah, I am. I'm 1,000 lower than Kama.
So Hans, after
Yes.
watching both of their games today, do you have any interesting questions for Waf?
For Waf, how did you feel in that laning stage? Because that of that second game, your laning stage didn't really go off to a good start, but you seem to come back. Like, how did you feel about that?
The thing went pretty well. What do you mean?
Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't for the first, I think, 7 minutes or so.
Yeah,
No, the moment Justin leaves, then it just harassed the Magnus. Justin is the only problem. What?
What I don't get is prior to Justin leaving, why were you struggling against the Magnus? Was it because the
No, it's just Justin Invitus. That's it.
Ah. Then why didn't you ask your CM to go and harass him instead?
Never mind,
And tank for you.
Kama too high MMR for me to order around. You know.
So in this team, you just literally shut up and just do whatever you want.
Yes,
Hmm.
I'm doing my job. That's it.
So, who do you think is the MVP of both games today?
MVP. First game was the Darkseer, right?
Not your Earth Spirit?
Close second. Close second.
Oh, why?
Vacuum hook shot combo very strong. The hook shot into cock into vacuum.
So, do you think that you literally have not much impact on this team? at
Yeah,
all?
I just need to backseat people. That's it. I stand behind. I just see people. Okay.
So you feel good,
Yes.
Not bad. So, okay, so I think we will be hearing a lot more from you. I mean, the first game was relatively close. Second game was a bit of a storm. Do you think that Chewy was a difference maker? That's why the game was close for the between game 1 and game 2? Or do you think it was just a total
No,
outclass?
game 1, their 5-man was just stronger. So we just need a bit of time to figure out how to fight their 5-man. So you see at the start, when we just run in, just everyone chong in, we just die. So after that, right, we just feed them up. That's why you see Chewy never get good statics or more after all.
Lastly, the Wraith King. What do you think about the Wraith King pick?
They tried to copy me, but it doesn't work.
Alright then, I guess all in all, it was a very good team performance by your team. I think you guys are one of the early favorites so far. Any other things you want to say here?
没有了，
没有了哈。
嗯，
Alright,
再见。
adios. So next we get
I'll go ask Nagatoro God if he's free.
yeah, he should be free.
Whoa, why did I get moved?
Hello, Captain.
That's me, I'm the captain.
Are you ready for an interview?
Sure, okay, we ball.
I think maybe for the interview, maybe you can have Shao and Joy start first since he was commentating on your wonderful Game 1 performance.
Wonderful as in lost.
To be honest, I think this is kind of a just skill difference. Like, no offense to either team, but when it's in the mid lane, is both games was a legend player into like a rank 2k immortal player. There's not much more to be said. They can be playing any lane, and mechanically, like, one person will always lose. I think the first game definitely had a fighting chance because I think Intro Boys just had drastically better draft than the other team, but kind of lost out in the mid game vision and rotations, and so fell behind a bit too far to his of spirit. But in second game, unfortunately, when I stood in, maybe I was the problem. We didn't have as good a draft edge, so we just got stomped.
Can I ask Nagatoro here, what was the thought behind Venomancer for Game 2?
Venomancer is just a comfort hero for Justin, so we want to pick it. But then I had the bright idea of flexing Venomancer, and that was a terrible idea. My bad, guys. Yeah, we kind of overthought the draft too much, and that kind of led us to have like a morphed draft. I mean, we didn't really know the Venomancer mid matchup with the Monkey King. We thought it would be good for the Veno, but apparently it's like dog shit, so got stomped, lose all lanes, lose the game. That's kind of how it went. Not really much to say. Just a drafting error.
Then what about Wraith King? All of us was actually very perplexed by the whole Wraith King last pick. You know, into a Ursa, Monkey King. We thought that it was just odd.
The Wraith King is more of a they have a giant burst lineup. They have burst stuns. They have the combo with the Mirana, right? They're all about bursting people. And so Wraith King is like, okay, you burst me, then like what happens next? Like in like the late game, like you don't really want to target the Wraith King, so I'm able to like free fight, kind of. That's like the thought process. And also, I kind of wanted to play. Originally, wanted to pick PA because we felt like our draft lacked the damage, so that's why we picked the Magnus into 4 Mag PA. But then I thought, Wraith King, like PA might just insta die. So that's why I went for the Wraith King. Didn't work out. I don't think I got empowered once in the game. But that's not really the fault of anyone. Yeah. Can't really play the game with all the bad lanes.
I do have to say that you did, at the very end there, it looks like you were actually coming back in that very last fight. Your impact was you actually came in and did quite a bit, but by that stage, I just felt like possibly the Radiant were just too big.
Yeah. They snowballed off the lanes too hard. The lanes were all rough, so I had to buy like a Midas and I got it like 13 minutes. It was like impossible to play the game. The map is like so enclosed, no one can walk out of the map and ward, because like literally any two combination of heroes on their team will kill like our heroes. So it's a very hard game to come back from, at least.
Never. What do you think was the main reason for your loss today? Was it due to mainly skill, or was it a mixture of draft and skill, or maybe some other reasons?
Game 1, I think it was a mechanical deficit. I feel like maybe game sense you could also attribute it, because I felt like game 1 we had a very good shot of winning. I at least felt good about the performance. I thought we could actually come back. I think our team itemized pretty well. It's just that we couldn't get the team fight and map movements down. And for the second game, they literally just outdraft, outskill. It's all of the above. It was just unlucky.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, game one, I mean, most of us who were casting, we felt that it was actually pretty close for long periods of the game. It was just that you guys just couldn't find an answer for the Earth Spirit, it seemed.
Yeah, that guy is like 5 million HP. I don't even know how to kill him, bro. He has 30. He has like 20% magic resistance with his tier 4. That's a bit stupid. Nerf that item.
But I know
Marker
that-
split.
This is a new team, so do you think, could let our communication be a factor here?
Lack of I mean, honestly, I don't think, like, sure, like, obviously you can always get better at communicating, but I think because of like okay, I'm just gonna keep harping about the skill difference, right? Because I'm slightly like miffed about the fact that there's an immortal in every other team, and mine is like permanently on a business trip and can't play. So like, I always harp about the skill difference, but wait, what was the question? I forgot. Well, I was mid answer.
Do you think it was a communication issue?
Oh no. I think that like for communications to be a bigger of an issue, like first, like we must get the fundamentals, and I feel like we don't have the fundamentals down compared to the other team. There's an immortal guy on that team that can say, yo, this is wrong, we can do it this way. I mean, I don't know if that happened, but the opportunity is always there. Whereas for our team, we're like all like legend, ancients, archons. Like we don't have the luxury of having the right answer. So we have to like kind of have to go through it ourselves. And like communication obviously can play a part in that. But if you can't even communicate the right ideas, there's no point.
But to be fair, the other team, No Cheese, they have taken 2 games off teams with Immortals. So
Nah,
far.
they're just built different, bro. I don't know how.
Okay,
They're just goated. I don't know.
You'll get
I will say in the Dingleberry game versus No Cheese was communication issue. I can say that.
Alright, that was our team.
That was my team.
Eh,
It was a communication issue because Kenneth is the Magnus player, right? Magnus is like the positioning / communication check. If your team doesn't meet the requirements, they're not playing well together, they're not like making sure your carries are well protected, the Magnus is gonna get you every game. And we disrespected the Bloodseeker and we lost. That's how No Cheese wins, right?
Yeah, but I think it's also very good inspiration for some of the other teams that are lacking a bit in terms of skills compared to others. At least it showed that it can be done if done rightly, although difficult.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, so I think that's about it for the stream today. Hans?
Nothing more from me.
Alright, thank you everyone for the games today. Goodbye.